Welcome back, everyone. 6:28 is the time to buy organic or not to buy organic. This morning, that's what we're talking about. Nutritional life coach Ingo Loge is with us in studio, right up here on the set with us this morning.
That's right, talking about dirt, facts, farming, food, and you. And, you know, sometimes these organic products can be a little more expensive. So it comes down to, am I going to pay a little bit more? Is it necessary, et cetera? Tell us what you got for us this morning.
You know, this was really a birth out of that story last week where we saw Mary at the farmer's market. And so what I thought I'd do today is just, you know, what is so important about organic food? And organic food is the essence is you're only as good as whatever your food ate. So it's really about the dirt. Dirt's either alive or it's dead. And that's the difference. So I brought a couple of peppers here today, and here it says certified organic. So this pepper is from Belgium, so they flew it all the way over here. And here is, this guy looks really good too, but he's not an organic pepper.
Yeah.
So the difference in these two are what? It's the nutrient value. A lot of people think about organic food, it's like, well, you know, it's not pesticides, no herbicides, no fungicides, which is true. I mean, if the three of us wanted to have an organic farm, we'd have to go to Coachella, buy some land, but we'd have to let it sit there for 3 years and not do anything to it. And then once we got it, we couldn't use any of those pesticides. So the soil is alive, the dirt's alive. So basically, you know, I had a client yesterday who was saying, she said, my hair is finally growing. And that's because I've got her on an organic food diet, because now she's getting the nutrients from, so that's really the essence of it.
They look exactly the same. This guy's going to have a higher price tag in the grocery store, so people are going to walk up to him and say, do I do it? Do I not do it? But if you say that the nutrients are higher, what kind of nutrients are we talking about here? The vitamin C, the vitamin D, what is it?
You know, there's so many different studies, so there's different nutrients and minerals and so forth. And again, those minerals only come from what's in the soil. So, I mean, when I was a kid, we had a compost pile. So we took everything out of the back, and my grandma, I mean, we had the topsoil in our garden that was so thick and so dark, and it was so rich. And I mean, my grandparents lived till their 90s and were so healthy. So I kind of had this modeled for me when I was young. And yet, I remember just taking the eggs peels and everything, eggshells, just composting it. And again, that's really what organic farming is, about composting, because again, it's the humus in the soil. So we're only as good as whatever they ate. So if you have an animal that's eating bad foods, right, then it's going to pass that on to you. And then if you don't have any energy from that, then you need a coffee, a Red Bull, then you get off on that sugar cycle. All the things that we've been talking about these past few weeks all start from the dirt.
Are there some organic foods that are better than others when it comes to going organic? Like if I'm going to have to make a choice, I'm going to spend a little bit more here and there. Some foods better than others, like, okay, apples versus carrots, or you know what I'm saying?
You know, I think, Evan, that's a great point. No, I think we have our vegetables, you know, we have our below-the-ground vegetables, have more sugar content. Our above-the-ground vegetables, still carbohydrates, but our meats, you know, like we talked about, cows eat grass, they don't eat grains. But again, I mean, we have something here from Mexico. Maybe their certified organic standards are completely different than Belgium, than let's say something from Oregon where these apples are from, or we have up in Bakersfield, you know, from this cauliflower. So if these are all different companies that certify organic, we don't know until we go take a look of how their standards are. So in Mexico, they may be completely different. So I got some blueberries from Chile because there's none growing here because it's too hot. Are there standards different? Are they handling them in different? Is the soil different?
Well, that's an interesting point too, that you never really think about. You have to really pay attention to the labels in the grocery store and see. I mean, if you can keep it and buy or certified organic from the U.S., that's probably your best bet because you know what that means. Yeah.
Okay. We've got a link to Ingo on our website, kpsblocal2.com. Click on that hot button.
All right. Thank you so much, Ingo, for hanging out with us this morning. We have much more to come on KPSP Local 2 News. We'll be right back.